Today we get to practice using the colors of the rainbow and the colors of the rainbow in order. We're going to be making a fun, artistic rainbow piece of art today using oil pastels and watercolor over the top. This technique is called oil pastel watercolor resist because the oil pastel will push away the watercolor and you can still see the cool lines through it. So let's begin by writing our name on our paper. And of course, your teacher code, whatever it is for you, and we'll flip it over to the other side. We're gonna start by drawing the arches of our rainbow, beginning with the first color of the rainbow, red. Every student gets their own cup of all of the colors of the rainbow. So I'm gonna start with my red, and I may wanna start with an invisible drawing that I draw with my finger. I'm gonna be starting down here in this corner, arching and ending over in this corner. So once you've practiced it about 3 times, and we want to leave a little bit of space because you could do some fun designs on the top of your rainbow too. I'm going to go ahead and draw my arch and on the other side. Then I'm gonna do the same thing, but with the next color of my rainbow, which is orange. And I'm gonna leave a little bit of space in between. We're gonna get to draw some fun and fancy lines between the colors of our rainbow. So you may want to leave about 2 fingers of space. So use your fingers as a spacer and draw the next color. You do wanna go nice and slow so that you can keep that space all the way across your arch. Moving on to the next color, I've got yellow. Finger space. I'm pushing nice and hard with my pastel. That will make my color bold. It will also make it show up in my resist better when I do my watercolor. Okay, next I've got green. Blue. And purple. Okay, now my rainbow is complete and I get to use my fancy lines within each of my rainbow arches. So I'm gonna go back to red and I'm gonna think of a special line. You could also use the line worksheet to brainstorm some different types of lines to make. I think I'm gonna do a dashed. You choose another one. Going to my next color, I choose a different kind of line. Staying inside of my arch. What can I do next? How about a zigzag? Next, Next, I need to fill up this space in the background, the space around my rainbow. I think I'm gonna do some different lines that start over here, and I'm gonna just practice red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple over and over again. As long as you are practicing rainbow order, you could do something different if you'd like. This kind of reminds me of like rays of the sun. When you finish your rainbow, you may need a wipe to wipe your fingers off from the pastel. And then you may also need to wipe your table if any of the pastel came off. So you can wipe your hands first, then your table. Next week, we get to add the watercolor on top. To paint our rainbow today, you will need a messy mat under your paper. You'll need your watercolor palette. You'll need a thick red brush, and you'll be sharing a water cup with the person sitting next to you. So, first thing I need to do is wake up my colors. I'm gonna be starting with red, so I'm gonna put a little water in my red, and I'm gonna gently swirl in the paint to wake it up. I'm gonna be painting my red first. So I'm going to paint my arch, staying inside of my lines. I'm starting to see that beautiful red design coming through. When my brush starts to run out of paint or look a little bit scratchy, I know that I need to go back for some more water and some more paint. While I'm at it, I'm also going to go over my red lines in the background. All of my red. Okay, I think that's it. Ready to rinse. Slide up the side. Wake up my orange. And I'm ready to paint the next arch.